So here is the other game that you guys voted for as a tie with Jade Empire, is Dynasty Tactics. Now this is set in the same universe as Dynasty Warriors, except it is a much different game. I'm going to quickly deal with all of my stuff. There we go, not much to deal with in the settings. But this is a strategy game, a strategy Dynasty Warriors game. And I'll just let the game explain itself, really. Now, I have played a lot of this game, but I've never finished it. So it's not blind, and I know somewhat what I'm doing, but I've never finished it, and I'm not particularly amazing at the game, but I'll try my best. So please bear with me. So here we go, we've got a short tutorial that will help everyone understand how the game works. So, the number that appears above each unit is its turn at round. So Guan Yu goes first, Liu Bei will go second, Zhang Fei go third. And it's not ordered in any specific way like with armies. It's not like one army moves and the other army moves. It is all determined by morale. So whether or not it's friend or foe, the highest morale goes first, from highest to lowest. So let's try out giving orders to each army. So Guan Yu's unit has the highest morale, so he goes first. Begin by selecting you, blah 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 blah. Selected. So here we go, this is our first look at the game. So we've got Guan Yu's army. So Guan Yu is in charge of 3,000 horsemen, and they have a highest morale of 63. So we can move him any way we want. So I'm going to place him on this hill overlooking the plains and grass, just for now. And you can also select which direction, so we can set him to look behind, to the left, to the right, or front. But it makes a lot of sense to make Guan Yu facing the front to the enemy. And then select done, that will end Guan Yu's move. So here's Liu Bei. Various types of terrain, each with its own level. So basically, like, hills are a higher level than plains, rivers are a lower level than plains, etc. So movement between the different levels will vary. So by 2 or more levels is impossible. Hang on, movement between squares. So basically you can't go from a level 3 square to a level 1. You need to find some kind of intermediary. So you need to find a level 2 to then transcend down to a level 1 from that. So to move from plains to river, I have to go by the way of shoals. From plains to mountain, you must go by hills. So there needs to be an intermediary between those two. So let's just put him out as bait a little bit. It doesn't really matter what you do here in the tutorial. So to view detailed information of a unit, move the cursor over that unit and press square. So let's do that now with Zhang Fei, who has 3,000 infantry troops. So this enables to view all the information about every unit on the map. As you can see, there's 3 units on our side and 2 units on the enemy side with 30 days left. Jump to the next unit, blah blah blah. So there we go, pressing triangle will return us to the command menu so we can freely look at everyone. So let me just quickly explain. Let's take Zhang Fei. So we've got, he's level 1, and as you can see, that little green flag underneath his name indicates that he has the potential to lead an army. I'm trying to get as much of this explained as quickly as I can, because this is a very expansive game, intricate game. You can see his experience is 40, his attack is 121, defense 95, so he's best or better attacking. He has 2 tactics, repel and raid. Those will come into play later on. He has a strength of 55, leadership of 31, intelligence of 13. And he has a skill called menace, but all of that will be explained later on. So you've got infantry, you've got types of units, you've got morale, you've got tactics. Let's take a look at our enemies. You've got Deng Mao and Cheng Yuanji. So neither of them are too tough. We should be able to take them if we wished. So now let's just bring Zhang Fei up in formation with Liu Bei for now. So the laws of movement apply to both armies the same way. So there is no discrimination there. And you usually tend to have like 30 days to complete a battle. So once every unit has moved, that is the end of one round of combat, i.e. 1 day. And order is always determined by morale. If your unit is adjacent to you and facing an enemy unit, you can attack. Attacking from the side or the rear is more effective, so it's always better to flank. Now we can't get into a position to attack, so we're just going to hold our position and then charge down from the hill when we can. But we can see their movement, so we can see that he can only move one ahead. So that is quite useful. However, he can move 3 ahead, so it's a good idea to try and predict what the enemy is going to do. So he will most likely move here. So he will most likely move to, yeah. He's going to move here-ish. So we don't want to go too far ahead. I keep on forgetting which square exactly, right? So just here. And that allows him to attack here, so we want to perhaps move here. Bring Liu Bei up. And bring Zhang, let's bring Zhang Fei. He doesn't have any tactics, so let's bring Zhang Fei up as bait to taunt the enemy commander into attacking. And exactly as we predicted. He is still of no use, so soon we can bring Guan Yu down to attack him. This game requires a lot of foresight, so if we bring him here, he will most likely flank us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him here, but facing here. Officers have certain tactics that they can use. Tactics can be used whenever specific conditions have been met, so there's a criteria to use them. If a tactic can be used, the area is highlighted in red. Move to the red square and press X. So we can do a tactic right here. Red arrows show the direction you need to face to use a tactic. So we need to be facing forward in order to do this particular tactic. The tactic we can use is aid. So if we use R2, we can check. It's a leadership type tactic, and we must be beside an ally unit and to the side, and the enemy must be adjacent in front of the ally. We must be facing the same way, but the easy way to see it is just by looking at the little graph design thing there at the bottom. That's the easiest way to tell what the conditions are. And the effect is that we attack the enemy with the ally, and the ally's morale will rise. Now, I'm not sure if that's the best tactic we could do in this situation. Once you've used a tactic, it becomes disabled until the next battle. However, if you defeat an enemy unit, one tactic is randomly restored to you, so you need to use your tactics very carefully. And you can also steal an enemy tactic when you either attack from behind or defeat them with a tactic. So we basically just have to beat them with this. So least amount of troops or attacking side loses. So we now just have to defeat the enemy. Not too difficult, if I'm honest. There's not too much that I really want to do though. I think I will. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something. I'm going to chain a tactic together. So if you press circle, you can switch between which tactic is active. So right now, raid is at the active one because it's at the top. Now repel is at the top. I want raid to be at the top because you can chain your tactics together. So if I use aid, that will then trigger the same conditions for raid. Be right back. Sorry about that. So I want to let's just better just to demonstrate this. So if we use aid, we almost took that unit out just with that one tactic alone. So use raid to team up, tag team, and he's done. Now you only need to defeat the enemy commander to win the battle, but we captured that. That is something that I'll explain later on. Well, actually I can explain just now. If you use a certain amount of tactics to defeat an officer, you can sometimes capture the officer. Now, from what I know, usually you have to take their level and half that. So for instance, 4, you would need to use a minimum of 2 combos, 2 tactic combo to capture them. So that's how that works. And you want to capture as many officers as possible because you need as many officers as you can in your overall army. Tactical combos are one of the most. This is literally what I just explained. Blah 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 blah. The tactics, all tactics whose conditions have been met will be triggered. Only the top tactic can be used in a combo. When the proper conditions are met, it will be triggered. In the case of Jia Haldun's unit, the top tactic is Awe. If its conditions are met, a tactical combo will follow. You wish to change the order of your equipped tactics, press circle. Let's change Jia Haoyuan's tactic to charge. Done. Change that to charge. Let's try a tactical combo. Blah 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 blah. We've done all this. So basically what we do is we want to ambush him with Cao Cao, who will then send him to Jia Haldun, who will awe him, and then Jia Haoyuan will charge. Done. That's how that works. He's already been defeated by that ambush. Negative 20 to morale, so it does do a massive negative morale effect, which is useful. 5,388, that was amazing, and we captured that guy, of course. Now don't freak out about, you want to get as many tactics combinations as you can, but don't freak out about it. Tactics from units unrelated to a previously used tactic will not be triggered. Try to win this battle. Okay, so now we just need to win, essentially. Now let's strategize. He will most likely move, Han Zhong will probably move here and attack our leader from behind. I'm not sure, he'll probably end up attacking Jia Haoyuan. What movement can I do? Let's just bring Jia Haldun next to Cao Cao, ready to circle and engage the enemy when they make their move. As for you, they've got no tactics, so I don't need to worry about tactics. You can move behind. I think what I'll do is I'll just attack for now. You don't want to bust your tactics too soon. You don't want to use them. You want to wait and set up perfect scenarios for them. As you can see, they've now cornered Jia Haoyuan, but it's nothing too bad. Now, what have I got? What does circle do again? Adjacent anywhere. The enemy needs to be adjacent anywhere except rear of enemy. Right, so I think I can do that. Yeah, I can do circle. Right, so I can get another tactic. I can probably actually capture this guy pretty easily with... Yeah, I can do this, no problem. Another combo coming up. Actually, no. Now, the important to note that the order of the combo chain will be dependent on morale. So Cao Cao's circle will trigger first, which means that it will not be a 3. Unfortunately, it will be a 2. My bad. If I come here, I can't really... It means he won't be able to do the circle maneuver. But it means he'll be able to charge up. Yeah, I'm going to come here and trigger Jia Haldun's one rather than Cao Cao's. I prefer the charge rather than the circle. By itself, not enough to take him down, but Jia Haldun's charge to follow up will. And Han Zhong has been captured because we used a combo of 2. Now let's see what this guy does. He's not going to. Yeah, he's going to focus on Jia Haoyuan again. But we should be able to take him down. See if I can set this up. Right, circle. I reckon I can... No. Should I use... Two charges might be able to finish him off, actually. So brings you Haldoon up here, come up here, do a charge. Damn it, nope, because he's got horsemen. So because Yuan has horsemen, he's going to push him back quite a bit. I wish Cao Cao's morale wasn't so high. I really want to finish this off with a tactic combination, so... Meh, screw it, it's just a tutorial. I'm not too fussed. Damn it, he managed to go before me because of the morale, because he's been taking my morale down by attacking me from the side. Yeah, but I'm not too fussed about this. It's just a tutorial. But when it comes to the actual game, I will want to capture as many as I can and make sure that I don't lose as many officers, because I want to capture everybody. Game is very difficult, to be honest with you. So here's the last tutorial, and tactical links and how strategists play a very important role. Select a tactic without immediately using it, and it's called a tactical link. Only strategists can use them, however. It's released as a result of an allied unit using a tactic regardless of wherever the ally is, and the linked target is unable to move. So, give you advice, precision up to. So I'm not going to move Sunsei. So let's use the tactic muddle. However, let's link it. So now you can go up and boost Sunsei. Now what do I want you to do? I want you to repel. So let's see how this goes. You should repel and then muddle. No, it should go boost, muddle, repel. That's how it should go. A lot of guys died there. Now just repel them. Oh, look at that damage. Captured Wei Shu. So the unit can attempt to free itself, and it can do it. Also, if your strategist is attacked, it will deactivate the link. Number grows, officer advances in rank. When an officer is promoted, they gain abilities depending on their current unit type. Occasionally also learn new tactics. Well, it's save data and quit a battle, so you can basically save at any time during a battle. And quit the battle, but you can save at any stage during a battle, so it's often a good idea to save at critical points during the battle. And that's the tutorial done. And that's going to be the first episode of this series, getting the tutorial out of the way. We're going to jump into the actual gameplay and all that next episode. Now, who do I want to do first? I want to do Liu Bei's, or Cao Cao's, or Sun Tzu's. You know what? I'll do them chronologically. I'll do Liu Bei's first. So let's do Liu Bei's first. Now, we won't actually be starting it, but we'll be. The game is forcing me to pick one.
born on different days. We vow to die the same day, and at the same time.
May the heavens bear witness to our oath!
If we should break faith and forget our vows, may we be punished by the heavens.
We shall strive for the restoration of the Han Empire. Traitors beware. You will be destroyed. To this, we pledge our lives.
Agreed!
In this garden, Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei set their feet upon the path of destiny. Soon their fame spread throughout the land. Some years after this oath, Liu Bei receives a request for aid from Tao Qian of Shu province, who is being attacked by Cao Cao. Liu Bei hurries to Shu.
Okay, so let's select only 2 armies can participate in a battle per side, meaning each side can have a maximum of 8 units. One of the army's commanders will become the main commander for that battle, and if that unit is lost, then the battle is done. There's a strategist in your army to start the battle. You're allowed to select formation. The higher of the intelligence of the strategist, the more formations they have to choose from. Strategists may be able to equip additional tactics depending on the formation chosen, but the additional tactic is available only for this battle. If the strategist already has 6 tactics equipped, and no more can be added. So aid or ambush, essentially. I believe aid will be a little bit more useful here in this situation because it doesn't appear to be much grass. It all appears to be plains. Mostly. I'm assuming most of the fighting will occur here. Unless I draw them into the forest and grass plains. But it's 3 against 3. We have a little bit more troops. We are facing Lidian, who's level 2. So one tactic could potentially capture him, but we want to play it safe. But it does need to be a combo. So we could potentially capture Lidian, I think. And also Yue Jin. Can't capture commanders, but ideally we would like to capture Yue Jin and Lidian. If possible, for our army. But I'm not making any promises because I'm not brilliant at the game. I will try my best, however. Right, but I'm not actually going to start this in this bit because I have to eat my dinner. So thank you guys for watching this first episode of Dynasty Tactics. Hope you have enjoyed the tutorial and the look of the game. We will be diving into it next episode. And I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel for even more content. And I hope you have a good time till then. Take care, guys.